Alright, I actually have the engineer unlocked, apparently. Trying to see what he actually does. I can place mines. I can have like an 8-round grenade launcher, apparently. That's charging up. I have a bubble shield that, impenetrable shield that blocks all incoming damage I can set down. And my heavy weapon is the TR-12 Gauze Auto Turret. Place a turret that inherits all your items. Fires a cannon for 100% damage. Can place up to 2. That's kind of sick. So have you tried playing as the other people yet?
No, but I don't really. I mean, I messed around with Huntress, but it wasn't as fun as Commando.
Yeah, I like the Huntress a lot, but I could kind of see that. I find Huntress a lot more relaxing to play as.
Will your screen like shake every now and then, like it did?
Yeah, it's supposed to, we're on a ship right now.
Oh, there it goes again. Okay. I was wondering if I was just going insane.
Well, I mean, there's also that too, but
Right.
I mean, theoretically, I don't even exist. You're just imagining me.
I was actually thinking about that earlier, as far as like,
Ooh.
like us
That's
living
kinda
in a simulation. I don't know why I was thinking about this simulation, but it was like the whole like the Rick and Morty kind of everything, like literally just things created and things created, like it kind of is like on a treadmill kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like any simulation is run on a very low power, so it's just like a small area.
Okay, the engineer is really hard to hit people with. But it does seem cool.
Spawning everywhere.
Yeah, I think they're spawning mostly by you. I'm running away to go get items, if I can get them.
With money.
Well, you're killing things.
Oh, you get money when I kill things?
Yeah, I think we share it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Kill more things, I need to get more stuff. Yeah, the whole, like, the whole, like, limited simulation thing reminds me of a post the developers for, what is it? That fucking game for PS4 that was awesome. Well, there are a lot of them, but I mean, it was,
I don't want specific if you're talking about awesome PS4 games.
Ooh, hey, shield. Oh, that's not good. It was Horizon Zero Dawn. They have a GIF they put out showing how the game renders, like, you know, environments.
Yeah.
And it basically just shows off the fact that, you know, anything you're not looking at, the game just doesn't even bother calculating. Like, it'll basically calculate a very, like, so yeah, like the world like invents itself and then vanishes the moment your head turns, because it wastes no rendering power on it.
You know, it's like an old mechanic. There's a lot of like old
Oh, yeah.
games.
Well, yeah, I
like
mean,
in Zelda, for example, if you say there was a bombable rock in front of you, if you threw a bomb at that rock and turned it
yeah, I remember actually that was one of the big problems with a game I was like super excited about as a kid, Ultima, I think it was Ultima 9. But one of the big problems is that the game was programmed like by fucking idiots who didn't know what they were doing, and it was one of the first big like open world 3D games I'd ever seen in my life, and it ran like absolute ass because they literally hadn't figured out like how to not make it calculate the entire goddamn world at all times. So it would just murder computers at the time. These turrets are kind of cool because I can just leave them behind me and they just kill shit. Oh, is that you with the electricity?
Yeah, I got a red on it. It's actually the only item I have.
Oh shit.
It shocks all nearby enemies every 10 seconds.
Damn, that's pretty awesome.
It's
The engineer is interesting so far. I don't know how I feel about this, his gun. Since, yeah.
Well, I guess I kind of like that.
But yeah, his main gun is just a grenade launcher, and it's not easy to hit stuff with, but those turrets are fucking great. I have the feeling later on the mines are going to be really awesome too, although right now they're not super useful.
Hey, no.
Ooh, nice.
Probability overwhelming. I wonder which one's criminal.
It depends on playstyle, I'm betting. I'm just leaving turrets behind me at all in all areas.
Well, do they despawn after you like put too many of them out? Or
Yeah, I can have 2 at once, basically.
like you put one down, put another one down, and it's running down the first one gets taken up.
Yep. But yeah, Commando is definitely the easiest class to play as, but well, I don't know. Actually, Commando is probably the most like user-friendly class, but I definitely think Huntress is probably like the least stressful. Well, I mean, you got so many escape attempts, you barely have to aim. Well, my mines stay around, so I don't have to redo mines, apparently.
Oh, I saw that mine. Yeah, back there at the beginning.
Yeah.
Down there.
What do we have here? Mushrooms, crowbar, I'll take the random. Mushrooms, alright.
Oh, another. Oh, it's a gun.
Actually, I have no escape move, though. That's kind of annoying. Well, I've got a shield, but that's not the same as, like, Huntress' teleport. I mean, it might be more useful, but I don't have a movement ability, basically.
I feel like I'm lagging a little bit, but I'm getting a steady 60 frames.
Maybe an internet thing? Oh, if you're frapsing it, yeah, I mean...
Well, it could be because, yeah, maybe it's because you're posted and I don't know.
That might be, yeah. That is quite possible. And I think we may be done with this area. I don't see much else to pick up.
Okay, well, let's go to the portal.
Oh, wait, I see some stuff down here. Let me grab these. I want to milk these early levels for all they're worth.
Not a bad idea.
I love the fact my turrets literally have all of my upgrades. That's pretty sick. I mean, it's basically like having 2 more of me, which, I mean, honestly, is a terrifying concept for many people, but... Alright.
My ass bleeding out on items.
Oh, yeah, I probably should be a little less doing that. Alright. Yeah, I'm here.
I've learned way careful with this guy. He's lazy.
Well, you know, I could just put down a bubble shield here.
Does that have a durability or a time?
Time, I'm betting. Oh, he already took out one of my turrets, jackass. Oh, he actually knocked me up out of my shield for a second. Okay, I got one of the boss power-ups. Chrono Bubble. Yeah, these turrets are fucking great. I can see why this guy is so fucking loved. I mean, they are wrecking shit over here. Actually, I'm gonna put one over here just so I have, like, even coverage, but... Yeah, I can see why this guy's loved. This is pretty sick. Oh, oh, fuck me. My turrets actually act as healing beacons now because they have the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, if you need healing, go near my turret, I guess.
Not at the moment, but I do have 2 healing. I guess that's kind of where I made it when I had to
That does help, yeah. I also feel like drones in this don't get killed as easily as they used to in the old ones. I remember having to like spend a lot of money to keep my drones alive previously.
Yeah, I don't think you don't have to pay anything this time, do you?
I don't think so. Ooh, health shrine. Shrine of blood. You get the second hit?
Oh yeah, that's a good one here.
Yeah. You can use the money. Alright, I got healing stuff, so I'm gonna take a 3rd hit once I get my health a little higher up. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna call it there, I think.
It only goes to you,
Yep. Ooh, Shrine of the Mountain, so we're gonna have an interesting encounter. Ooh, bleed chance. I will definitely take that. We're gonna want to bleed the shrines of chance empty by the end. That's fair. And I'm barely even fighting my drone. I'm just letting my drones just. Oh hey, I got a monster log. I wonder if that was added in recently.
I thought we were getting those the other day.
We may have, and I wasn't keeping track of the monster logs. I got the. Oh man, the bleed is effective. Oh, that's an ammo thing. I don't really care about the ammo. Okay, I'm not sure about the mines, but everything else about this guy is pretty awesome. I don't know what my turret's range is, though. That'd be kind of good to know.
User joined your channel.
Hey.
Hey man.
Hey there, how you doing?
Better. How's Risk of Rain 2?
It's pretty damn fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, despite his best efforts, I think I might have gotten him mildly hooked to it. At least for the moment.
Better than the first one?
Right now it's still in early access, so I'm kind of reluctant to say that I think it's better, but I'll say this much. I was really thinking that the move to 3D was a bad idea, and the game is a lot easier to play than the first one.
Huh.
And equally fucking crazy. Music's actually good too. They got the same guy to do the music for it.
I'll say it looks pretty good.
Yeah, so far I've been very pleased. As long as it like keeps up the way he's going right now, I think the game will be like amazing.
Huh. Have to get it in the future. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to get it, but I wait for it on sale or like maybe.
That's
it'll
fair.
work at a monthly bundle or something.
Well, in all fairness, I only had it for
Yeah, they were doing a thing for like 2 days when it first came out that if you bought a copy, you got a second free copy. So I just
And the only reason I ended
Yeah.
up playing that is because he guilted me.
listen. I don't know how you could possibly suggest that. When have I ever guilted you into a game like ever? Name
Oh,
one.
Where
Just
to
name.
fucking start? Oh my.
Just name
Titanfall
one
2,
time.
Diablo 3, Monster Hunter World.
And you
Destiny
were
2.
thankful for all of those.
I appreciated
Well,
Monster
most of
Hunter
them.
World, definitely. Like that game, I still
Oof.
want to go back and play.
See that is damning by faint praise right there.
I think I played more of that game than you have.
Yeah, I'll say.
Maybe so, actually. Yeah, they did actually add in a new thing recently with the what is it, the Witcher 3 stuff.
Yeah, that and they added that new what the hell's the word for it? There's like that corrupt version of monsters. They added one for the end game boss. You're
Huh.
remembering the names now. But yeah, and then that unlocks a ton of different armors and stuff. Like I think you can get a really cool looking layered armor that's like a gas mask. I don't want to get that, but yeah. So, I think they have another. They just switched the event.
Oh, the interview.
Yep.
I will say I take faint exception to the fact that you seem to at least be characterizing my efforts as malicious. I had your best interests at heart, and I know that my methods are not always good, but, you know, I'd like to think that the end result might have been partially worth me being an asshole about it.
Most of them were reasonable, yes.
Yeah. I mean, there were a few losers. I mean, actually, funny enough, I bought him the first Risk of Rain, actually, on a whims. It was on sale for like $1. We just couldn't get the damn thing to work.
Huh. I've played it multiplayer. It worked fine when I tried it, but yeah, that was
Yeah, I've had it work too. I don't know what happened. I think it was something to do with port forwarding or something. Although, actually, kind of funny. One of the things that I noticed when this game was on sale is that one of the selling points in the Steam store was no port forwarding. So I'm guessing I wasn't the first person to complain about that.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it was too. Because I think back when I was playing it multiplayer, I didn't have a
Oh, damn.
router. I had a modem or something hooked up directly, so I didn't have to forward ports.
God damn, I'm getting really lucky item drops.
Yeah, I'll probably get it as soon as it drops in price a little bit. I was like $20 for early access. Is a little much.
No, I agree with you there. I'm kind of figuring at this point that, like, right now I'm having a great time with it, but I'm sort of figuring it'll probably, you know, drop off a little bit at some point, depending upon how things go. And we'll probably come back to it at some point when the, you know, larger releases and they start adding more stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's only 4 maps, which is my... I mean, I wouldn't even call it a complaint, it's just, it's very small so far.
Yeah, I mean
they're the same 4 maps over and over again. It just gets harder and harder for them.
Yeah, admittedly, like it works pretty well, but it's again, it's a matter of like this is just them adding new stuff in. I'm thinking, and thankfully the maps they've got, I actually have really gotten to like. I think they all work pretty well, but it is just that problem of we need content.
That probably.
You want to summon this? Because I think we're done.
Yeah, let me go put up my turrets quick, and I'll be happy to. I think I actually had a turret down here already.
Hey,
It probably.
Can you read some pictures on your phone? Right next to something?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, I'm all set.
But they probably cycle the 4 maps to just to play more early access where they add like endgame boss and stuff.
Probably. Oh, actually, one of those kind of funny things. The you know how in the previous games, you always had like tons and tons of items and shit. Well, this game, same thing. You're getting tons and tons of items, but because it's in 3D, it actually does display every item you've got on your character, except for stacks. Yeah, it looks really silly, but I mean, it's pretty funny. Oh shit. Yeah, 3 of them, and we are getting fucking swarmed right now.
I actually got
God damn, that's nuts. That game was really hard.
that's something up on that. Yeah, it's like in the 3rd phase.
The engineer?
Now there's an item you unlock. I think it's called the article. I think it's
Oh,
called the
yeah.
artifact. Yeah, and once you get the
Oh hey,
artifact,
get the guitar over here.
it allows you to choose which upgrade you get each time you go to get an item.
That's pretty sickening.
Yeah, and once you get that, it's still hard, but it's far more playable because then you can actually. Because one of the things you really need in the early game is movement speed.
Yeah.